Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this.
Mariners.
All right, first pitch coming up. And starting this one, Logan Gilbert. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Okay, all set to go. Now the A's designated hitter, Lawrence Butler. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Clips the outside corner. Going to count 1-2. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. At the plate, Brent Rooker. Next offering is outside.
Ball 2.
And there's your strike. Popped up right side. Bliss settles underneath it. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. J.J. Bleday, the next to hit. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. The other way, and that's a base hit.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Shea.
Man at first, and now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He sends one out the opposite way. His first homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Here's Miguel Andujar. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at T-Mobile Park, and on the mound now, Luis Severino. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Batting second.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Severino.
Hey! Count is 3-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat. That fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Severino kicks, deals. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the A's,
second inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. The 1-1. That's a little bit low. Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
To kick, the 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Batting 7, the third baseman.
Gio Urshela steps in.
Gio Urshela.
Outside low, and a count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a high chopper. Throw over to Tellez. 1 out in the second. And now the rookie second baseman, Max Muncy.
The second baseman, Max Muncy.
That one outside, and it's 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Outside, that's
and that misses. 3-1. Line drive, base hit, right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
He was all over that one.
That
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the
Jacob
opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Next offering is fouled back. Out towards right center field. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Hit in the air, center field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Brent Rooker digs in now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The 1-1. On the ground. And foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next one misses. 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they add to their lead. It's 6-0.
Now pitching
New pitcher for the Mariners, Edward Bizardo. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Bizardo.
This is J.J. Bleday. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Randy.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And that's outside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a ball popped up. Muncy brings it in, and there's one down. And next is the designated hitter, Luke Raley. Not close with that one, and a count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 count.
Center field. Bleday under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
The third baseman, Jorge.
2 out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next pitch inside, and the count's full.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Two outs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back in Seattle, on to the 3rd inning. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Back up the middle and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Miguel Andujar up next for the A's. Fastball for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. And now here is Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
2 for a strike, and the count 1-2. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now here's Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back at T-Mobile Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ryan Bliss getting ready to hit. And the righty deals.
Nope. Outside.
Tellez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one almost got him. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The flip, there's 1. Relay to first, double play. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Max Muncy. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now it's going to be Jacob Wilson. And that drops in for a strike. That one misses, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Moved to first, and he's back safely.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now Brent Rooker. That's outside, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one misses, and now 3-1. Hard hit, right side. to Crawford for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Ready to go. Bottom four. Stepping in, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. And the sweeper misses. And it remains 2-2. Man at second. Stays alive. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Cal Raleigh will hit next. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Outside low, 2-1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out to short. Wilson tosses to first. They get the out on Arozarena. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
J.J. Bleday.
The next offering misses. 2-1.
You know, these A's really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished. Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Miguel Andujar, the next to hit. One now. And that one fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Crawford sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Bleday off of first with 2 away. Squirts away a little bit. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rodriguez snags it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Luke Raley.
The designated hitter, Luke Raley.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it looks like trouble. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. And that is out of play. Runner at second, nobody out.
Count full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he won a round. And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, number 44, Rowdy Tellez.
Here's the pitch to Tellez. So now 1-2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner scores from second as they get one back. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And a foul ball.
I got 3 and 2.
In the dirt. Man at first, one away. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Joey Estes.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, 1 out. J.P. Crawford digs in now. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two on, 1 out. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there are 2 down. Back to the top of the Seattle order. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Tellez around third. One run is in. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He scores. It's 6-3.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Ground ball right side. Muncy. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Ryan Wu.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Woo!
Here's Gio
Leading
Urshela.
off for the A's, the third baseman, number 13, Gio Urshela.
Close, but called a ball. Now 2-2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's the second baseman, Max Muncy. Base is empty, one away here on opening day. Next offering misses.
Inside.
Now 2 balls and a strike. That
Ball
misses
back
off the outside edge. Fastball for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Rodriguez hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Ripped on a line. Snags it on the run. And that is that. Back in Seattle, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Cal Raleigh. On the ground to first. He steps on the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. 1 down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
The Athletics leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. Arozarena leads off first with 1 away.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Runner on the goal. Pitch in for a strike. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. And a swing and a miss. 2 down. So 2 down now and here is Jorge Polanco. Just missed. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3. This one smoked out to left, and the inning is over.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Taylor Saucedo.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So now here's the DH, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
And the slider just misses. That one fouled off, 2-2. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Brent Rooker up next for the A's.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Outside. Fouls one off. 2-2. And they'll do it again.
Three balls, two strikes.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. And that one misses up and in. 2-1.
Balls, one strike.
Two down, nobody on. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 3. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 3-2. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good job to fight that one off. That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. set for the last half of the seventh. And now, Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That one inside. Look out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Number 1.
Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Bliss. The Mariners trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball popped up. Soderstrom makes the catch. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 3.
And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Just missed. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. On the ground to first. Finds its way through, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Victor Robles. And that's too high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Crawford leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one in the air. Urshela should have this one. And that's the inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mariners.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gregory Santos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in,
Miguel
Andujar.
The left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
The 2-2 on the way. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
The first baseman, number 21, Tyler.
Now it's going to be Tyler Soderstrom. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2 to Crawford for 1. And it's a double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Gio Urshela to the plate.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So a man at first.
Muncy.
Here's the second baseman, Max Muncy. Now a fly ball to right center. Rodriguez sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back now new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th.
Number
Justin
60.
Sterner.
Justin Sterner.
So digging in,
Leading off
Julio
for the
Rodriguez.
Mariners, the center fielder.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively.
Rodriguez.
I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
That one finds the zone, and the count now even up.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 1-2. Good eye in that spot. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
Now batting.
2 down, bases empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning. So now the DH spot, Luke Rayleigh.
The designated hitter, Luke Rayleigh.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Out of here. He circles the bases. It's 6-5. Base is empty with 2 away. And up next for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's a ball.
Just misses. And the count's even at 2.
2 strikes.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning. Now it's the DH, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Brent Rooker up next for the A's.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
That one misses in the dirt. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That one is upstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat and found a way to win the battle.
The center fielder, number 33.
Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw there.
1 ball,
Save.
2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. just off the outside edge. And that one hit to first, and it stays fair. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Two consecutive base hits for this team. There's something.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Colin Snyder.
For the Mariners, number 52, Colin Snyder.
2 outs, runner at first. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. And big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lede off of first with 2 away. Next offering away upstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Accounts full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
And Duhar.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Robles on his way over, nabs it, and that is that. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Mason Miller. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 19, Mason Miller.
So here comes Rowdy Tellez.
For the Mariners, the first baseman.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball
Now
up in the zone.
Second baseman.
He's 2 outs away. Now Ryan Bliss. Next offering is in for a strike. The A's leading by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
The M's down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.